Hello everybody, Mark at 100% Pure Elvis. Thank you all for taking the time out to return to my channel today. On this upload today, I want to share with you my collection of Elvis Presley's 1971 album, Elvis Country, released on January the 7th of 1971. In my personal opinion, one of Elvis Presley's strongest albums that he released during his lifetime. So when you talk about the back catalogue of Elvis Presley albums, I would consistently put Elvis Country in the top 10 or even the top 5. It's such a strong album. When you talk about the tracks from the Elvis Country album, each individual track are strong in their own merit. So it's an album that has no fillers. And what I mean by that is you can listen to an Elvis album that is good, but then it will have some weaker tracks on it that I call album fillers. Elvis Country is an album that has none of that. Every single song is superb. And I really enjoy listening to this album when I decide to play it. I have 3 different copies on vinyl and 2 on CD. I will go through them as quickly as I possibly can. So let's start with the vinyls. The first one here is the one that has the special color picture inside. This has a catalog number of SF8172. You got Elvis Age 2 on the front. Very different front cover design for an Elvis album, and also with his parents, Gladys and Vernon. I love the Elvis font of Elvis Country. I'm 10,000 years old. RCA Victor, and as it says, you got the special color picture inside, and the back cover, I just love the whole design as well. You got your track listing, and then at the bottom snippet of I was born about 10,000 years ago. And inside, let me share with you that picture. There's the special color picture inside. Elvis Age 2, Sincerely Elvis. On the back, In Rehearsals for, That's the Way It Is from 1970. My favorite Elvis Presley shirt. Inside, this comes on the orange RCA Victor label. So just reminds me of the 1970s whenever I see the orange RCA Victor label. Now, when it goes onto the track listing, if you don't mind, I will share with you that on the last vinyl that I have. So that is Elvis Country with the special color picture inside SF8172. The next one is on the RCA International label. As you can see, it has no special color picture inside. This has a catalog number of NL83956. NL83956. On the reverse, difference being it's got a barcode, so this is a reissue. And on the front, you've got the RCA International label top right. Now, this is on my favorite RCA label, the black and silver RCA International label. I just love everything about that label. So when I talk about the RCA labels in particular, the black and silver is my favorite RCA label, closely followed by the red seal RCA label. So again, this is the second copy of Elvis Country. The last copy is on the RCA International label. Again, it's a reissue, and this one has a catalog number of INTS5111. Again, with no special color picture inside. On the reverse, exactly the same. This one has the green RCA Victor label. I'm going to have to get it out of its sleeve. Again, like it's the lime green. There we go. So I've got the 3 different copies of Elvis Country there on 3 different RCA labels. Now let's get through the track listing for Elvis Country. Snowbird, Tomorrow Never Comes, Little Cabin on the Hill, Whole Lot of Shaking Going On, Funny How Time Slips Away, I Really Don't Want to Know, There Goes My Everything, It's Your Baby, You Rock It, The Fool, Faded Love, I Wash My Hands in Muddy Water, Make the World Go Away, and we have segments of I Was Born About 10,000 Years Ago. So when I talk about favourites, I'm going to have to go for Tomorrow Never Comes, my personal favourite from this album, closely followed by a whole lot of shaking going on, Make the World Go Away, and then I'm going to have to go for There Goes My Everything, because that is a personal favourite of my mum's. So again, I also love that as well. But there is no fillers on this album. Every single song is strong in its own merit. So again, let me get these. So there you go. There's the 3 different copies I have of Elvis Country on vinyl. And then this is the very first copy of Elvis Country that I purchased way back in I think it was 93, I think. Yes, 1993. It's got its original hype sticker here, Elvis in the 90s. You can see there's some slight discoloration on the front sleeve, but the amount of years I've had it, you know, you would expect that. The back cover, inside, that picture again from the 1970s, that's the way it is, rehearsals, the black and silver CD, RCA. And inside, you got the, look, I'll share this booklet with you. There we go. The song lyrics for each track. What a great touch. And a good couple of photos of Elvis in there from That's the Way It Is. The catalogue number for the CD. Let me get that for you. So this, as you know, is the CD from 1993, 74321 146922. I played this copy to death when I purchased this, and you know, it was a CD that I consistently listened to because I first started collecting Elvis on CD. So it's a CD that I wouldn't like to guess how many times I've played it, but I've not played this CD in actually quite a while. But again, I just love everything about Elvis Country. And the last one that I want to share with you is on the RCA Legacy label. But again, this is coupled with Love Letters from Elvis. So again, because this is solely Elvis Country upload, I wanted to still share this with you. But this RCA Legacy release is quite hard to get, actually. Some of the RCA Legacy releases are quite easy to find, but this one, you know, I've looked on eBay and I can see a copy for £35 and on Amazon. But again, yeah, you know, more difficult to find if you go to your HMV. Most of the time, they will not have this in stock. But again, absolutely a great release on the RCA Legacy label. So CD2 is Love Letters from Elvis, but I'm solely going to concentrate on CD1, which is Elvis Country with some bonus tracks. And the track listing on the RCA Legacy label is exactly the same as the vinyl, but the bonus tracks being I Was Born About 10,000 Years Ago, that's the full version. 100 Years From Now, Studio Jam, Where Did They Go, Lord? So again, it has a beautiful booklet inside, but again, the booklet inside I don't want to share because it's got Love Letters from Elvis in there as well, and I just want to share Elvis Country with you. But maybe I can share with you the first few pages. Let me look. Let me get, so this is the booklet, and let me see. No, I should be able to share it with you actually. Here we go. There we go. Look at that, Elvis Country. I just love looking at the early images of Elvis from 69, 70, 71. You know, it's so fashionable. Loved his style. Again, I remember buying this from the Strictly Elvis Festival. I think it was around 2016 I purchased this. Again, it was off a seller at the festival. There we go. I want to try and find the year this was issued. He says, you always struggle putting the booklet back in. I don't know why. There we go. I think I've done that. There we go. Yeah. So the year of release for this was... I can't find the year of release for this, guys. The writing is so tiny, so I'm really sorry about that. But this is the RCA Legacy release of Elvis Country. So again there, for me, Elvis Country is an album that is, again, such a strong album from Elvis from 1971. It's an album that I listen to a lot, and it's an album that I really enjoy listening to. So again, what's your thoughts of Elvis Country? Do you play this album a lot? And what's your favorite tracks from the album? Please share in the comments below. Sorry that this is a quick upload. I'm really hot today. I've been quite busy, and I didn't think I'd have enough time to do an upload. So I really wanted to do a quick one for you all, but I wanted to share that great album, Elvis Country, from my collection, the 3 different copies of Elvis Country on vinyl there, and the 2 different copies on CD. As always, please keep Elvis close to your hearts. Please keep on playing his music. Lots of love, everybody. Speak soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.